everybody, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. It's the morning after our ice storm we had here. There's a lot of people in Wisconsin still out without power. I was lucky last night. Oh, there's ice blowing off my truck. I was lucky last night that I got my power back around 10:44, 10 something like that, 10:45 right in PM last night. So I was out of electricity for a little over 6 hours. But the roads are pretty decent, even out here in the country. They even use salt, and that's pretty unusual in my area. I seen them spreading salt, and they don't do that very often. So that was a good thing, and they got this all kind of slushed up, and it looked like, I think they must have came this morning and plowed the slush off. So it ain't too bad, but you got to be careful because it's still at that freezing point. It's right around the 30, 32 degree Fahrenheit area. So you got to be careful. I got sheets of ice blowing off my truck as I'm going down the road. I'll put some pictures in when I cleared off my windshields and stuff and tried to get the doors open. It was about anywhere from 3/8 to 7/16 thick. One good thing, I had my truck facing the right direction, where this door, my main door, wasn't so bad. That one was horrible on that side, but the windshield was horrible. Last night I went out to get out of my house about midnight, just to open the door and peek outside to see what it was like out on my deck and stuff, and I couldn't even get my door open. I had to kick it and pound it. It was froze shut. It was like, you know, like a 7/16 of an inch ice, just a sheet of ice on it. But it's kind of melting a little bit this morning. It's just a little bit. It's getting right to that point. But there's still actually transformers and stuff blowing out. I hear on the police scanner this morning, even some blowing out yet, and branches falling. And one good thing is the wind kind of went down. If we had wind, it would have been a lot worse. I mean, we had some wind at the earlier part of the storm, but it kind of ended now when the ice is the heaviest, so that's a good thing. So I thought I'd come to town and see what's going on. I know the electric companies have been really busy. I guess I heard that our governor declared a state of emergency because of the ice storm, and that allows for electric companies from other states to come here and get the people's electricity on quicker, because our electric companies, they just can't keep up, I guess. But man, they're doing a good job. I give them credit. Hats off to all them people that have to work out in this stuff, and they're doing a good job. I got We Energies and Alliant Energies. I got two different. I got one at my pole barn and one at my house. They always keep us going. So sometimes that we were out last night, that was about the longest I've been out for a long time. Usually an hour to 3 hours they got us back on. But I'm running to town just to see if there's anything, tree damage or anything. I haven't seen no tree damage yet, but I know there's a lot of tree damage. There's been trees falling down and branches falling down, according to the police scanner. And so I know the townships are busy cutting up trees, getting them off the road and stuff. So I just thought I'd come to town and see. I'm gonna get some more windshield de-icer in the can, which is really nice, in case we get some more of this stuff in the near future, because I just used all mine up. So I'll be right back with you if I see anything exciting, and just wanted to let you know, and I'll come back with you and turn this camera around so you can see better. I don't know if you can see, but the trees have all got ice on them. They're kind of pretty, actually, but it's I guess it's nature's way of trimming their trees. When they get weak branches, this is what happens, and the weak ones come off. Feel sorry for the garbage men too. They had to go out in this stuff last night, pick up garbage. I know they were out because they came by my house. I don't quite understand why the transformers were blowing out. Usually, from my understanding, they usually blow out when they get struck by lightning, but I don't think there was no lightning last night. I did hear some time ago that a lot of the transformers are made in China, and I'm just kind of wondering if that has something to do with it, because it seems like they're blowing out for just because of ice and stuff. So I'm not sure what's causing that, but a lot of people were reporting big flashes, like they blow up and then they catch on fire, and sometimes the electric poles catch on fire and the trees around them catch on fire. Heard that happening quite a bit last night on the police scanner. I don't remember hearing that happening as much when I was a kid. Very, very rarely, it seemed like. So I'm not sure what the reason is, or if they're just make them different, but to me it doesn't sound very good. It seems like they need a new type of transformer or something. I don't know if I mentioned it. I did hear last night that there was 20,000 people out of electricity in Wisconsin, and I wouldn't be surprised if the number went up from that, because a lot of my Facebook friends, they were out of electricity last night all over. That was from Racine, Kenosha, Burlington. They were all over places were out of electricity last night. So just seemed like one would get their electricity back and somebody else would lose theirs. That was happening all through the night. All right, this is what I ended up getting. I've never tried this kind before. I usually get stuff in cans. They did have some in cans, but it had a scraper on it, and it was the same price as this, and this was almost double the amount of liquid stuff in it. So we'll see how this works. Hopefully it works okay. Hopefully it doesn't get broke in my truck. It should be fine. I've carried other plastic bottles in here, like windshield cleaner and stuff, or Windex and stuff. So anyways, I got that, and picked up some socket rails at Harbor Freight Tools and stuff. So I'm organizing my tools and stuff down in my workshop and cleaning them and getting them all ready. I was talking to the lady in Harbor Freight Tools. She says her husband's a firefighter, and she was talking about all the transformers and trees catching on fire too. Said they've been really busy. So anyways, I'm here at McDonald's now. I'm going to go through the drive-thru. So thought I'd bring you along with me and see how it goes here. Sometimes it's takes a long time at this McDonald's, but we'll see. So far I haven't seen as much tree damage as I've heard on the scanner. I guess it's either cleaned up or I just haven't seen it. I've only seen a couple branches on some trees down. That was about it on the one pine tree. But I'm sure there's some down on the side streets and stuff. I'm just not seeing them. Today it's supposed to be warmer and melt some of this stuff, and then tomorrow we go back cold again. And but then after that we got a few days of warm stuff, so this stuff should disappear. I haven't seen a bad ice storm like probably this bad since 1978. That was super bad back then. All the wires went down at my parents' house. The trees took the wires down, and after seeing that as soon as I moved to where I am, I took the big trees that were over the wires down. Yes.
Okay. Let's see, for a hash brown, Doritos, and a bottle of water.
Yes.
All right, that's fine. Go ahead and post for the first window.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of times they call me Wisconsin Greg. It comes up that way on my credit card. But they didn't do it today. So anyways, I'm going to get my food here, and then I'll drive around town a little bit after this, and I'll show you, see if we can see any damage or anything. So be right back with you. Alright, I'm sitting here in the parking lot at Conjden Park, and I just wanted to show you how the ice is formed on the trees here. This is just from the windshield of my truck. This is a tree in front of the parking lot. You can see how thick the ice is on there. So I'm going to finish my breakfast here quick, and then we'll go drive around a few side streets here and see if we can see any tree damage or anything. So I'll be right back with you. All right, that was a nice treat for me. I'm not usually not able to get a sausage burrito because I'm usually not up that early in the morning. I'm a late shifter. I like to be up later at night. But going down Wisconsin Street, of course, you know, I got to go down Wisconsin Street. Wisconsin Greg's got to go down Wisconsin Street. But just checking out the trees and stuff. Like there was some damage here. There's some bark and stuff all over the road. Gotta watch out one don't fall on my truck here. It's kind of melting a little bit. It's right at 32 degrees right now. I got a notice on my phone that Gator Golf uploaded a video. I think it was about 8:40 this morning or something. I think it said that he lost his electricity this morning. So there's still people losing electricity. Here's a branch that broke off a little bit. Those there were cut off, they look like, I believe. But yeah, the roads are really, really good in Delavan. They really did a good job cleaning them up. Bring you down some roads you probably never been down with me before. I'm usually on the main roads when I'm videoing. This transformer on the left hand side, or whatever you call that big station, electrical station, I think about a year or so ago a car ran right through that fence and right into it. I don't know exactly what the whole thing was, if the guy fell asleep or if he was drunk or what, I'm not sure, I don't remember. Well, you got the street closed off down there. Oh, there's electric wire on the road, that's why I see it. I'm just gonna drive around a little bit here, and then when I get home by my woods, I'm gonna go in the woods and take a little walk. If you're gonna stick around, it'll be at the end of this video. But I'm gonna drive around a little bit more here if you want to stick around. I did hear on the scanner there's some of the nursing homes and stuff were without power last night. There's a branch down in the park there. Haven't seen nothing real big yet. The electric wire down in the middle of the road was the most serious thing. A couple branches down in the park, but not huge ones. It's a sledding hill in town here on the right hand side there. schools were called off yesterday, and I believe they're called off today. I think I heard on the radio that they're either called off today or they're virtual training, and some of them are learning over the internet, I guess. So, yeah, I don't see a whole lot of damage here in Delavan, but I'm sure there is some streets. I just ain't hitting the right streets. So, when I get home or near my woods, I'm going to start videotaping. If you want to stick around, that'll be at the end of this video. And I'll catch you in a little bit. Oh, I'm here in the woods. I thought there'd be a lot more ice on the trees here, and most of the ice on these trees are gone. It must be warmer here in the woods or something. Still some coming off the trees. It almost feels like it's raining. I did see from the road that there was another big tree that went down in the woods here, though. It freshly just broke off. We did have some pretty good winds yesterday, but luckily it kind of died down after the ice got on the trees. Otherwise it would have been worse, man. This tree has been down. Both of these have. These are two I got to work on to get cut up, but I was actually working on that last spring. Then I ended up getting kidney stones and it held me up. So as soon as I can get back out here again, I'll be cutting these up. Yeah, most of the ice is off the trees. I'm surprised in the woods here. So I'm not going to walk around here anymore. I guess I'm going to head back because it's dripping like it's almost like it's raining. I don't want to get my camera equipment all dirty, or all wet, I mean. Anyways, if you're still with me, thanks for watching. I appreciate every one of you for watching my channel. And stay safe out there if you're having this stuff near your house. And we'll catch y'all later. Take care. Bye now.